Welcome, my alumni friends. My name is Jim Wright. I'm the Director of Alumni Services. And again, grateful to be back. We are going to, I'm going to share. I'm so used to having a guest every week. You have a solo from Jim Wright. But, recovery made real. This is very, very, very important. And we'll continue with these topics on a weekly and a monthly basis, throughout the year. And we thought a little bit about this, and you know what? Springtime cleaning is our topic today. Springtime cleaning. A lot of us think, yeah, I am going to embrace springtime. Sometimes the temperature here in Northern Illinois is 70 or it's 40. So, but I was looking at the flowers and the blossoms coming from the bushes, and also the trees, and it was incredibly important to know that springtime is important. It really is, especially now that we're all getting outside. We're doing more things with even Wright still living with this pandemic. So, number one, stay busy. When is the last time that you cleaned your garage? You know what? That's what we're actually doing this weekend. My wife has got a couple projects for us, and I think that that's going to be, a lot of fun. So we're kind of looking to go forward with that project because we moved here last year. I probably mentioned that. So guess what? There's still things to go through. So, in recovery, we need to stay busy. I had an alum this morning that told us that in his work, he feels very, very good about having polished shoes. And this really hit home with me because it's a very satisfying, when you're taking off the old layers and you're putting on the new layers of polish. That was something that he keeps, stays very, very busy with. There are other activities, other hobbies, like taking a walk, riding a bike, actually going back to the rec centers. I heard, I think a few alumni this past week shared that they were actually doing it on a regular basis. So yes, it's good. But staying busy, I believe that another thing that you can do is, go buy a plant. Go buy a tree, go buy a pot. Maybe there's something that you would like to have inside your house. Why not? And watch it grow. So, number two, thought process. Where are you with your thoughts in recovery? What is actually happening right now? Are you attending our alumni meetings? Come on. You can come on and visit with me. Are you going to our actual virtual events by location or even some of the face-to-face events? Guess what? That is what we want you to do. We want you to stay connected to Gateway. If you've completed a level of care of residential or outpatient or aftercare, you need to stay connected with us. We want to know how you're doing. We really do. Number three. Growth, right? When you think about the growth, what is actually happening in your own recovery? Is there a spark? Is there an awakening? Is there something that just jogs the process about thinking about living sober and abstinent from alcohol and drugs? That is so important. It was the only way that I could have done it by hanging with my other 12-step friends and other people that were actually in recovery. When I go back and I think about that growth, that spark, I remember one time I was walking back from my work. I had I was part of a business in the downtown Chicago area, and I was walking through Grant Park, and I had never, or I didn't remember actually being in the park sober. So I decided to sit down. I sat down at the park bench. Wow, that was kind of incredible. I'm looking at the sun. I'm looking, just feeling the breeze on my face. And I look up and all the beautiful trees that were just, like I said, came out of blossom and were going into full bloom. They were birds. They were literally living things like birds and squirrels and all kinds of different things in the trees. And I thought, man, I always thought I had to be high or drunk to be able to enjoy that. That was a really, really important part. And I think that's a big part of spring going into summer seasons. Number 4, wow, this is a biggie. Establish a regular routine. I have a lot of people that have said, I got out of routine. I don't have a routine. I said, you're doing it today. So again, you can read some literature, you can meditate. I know yoga's really cool. Go to the rec center, actually go do something on a regular basis, like go to work, right? And then come home and then enjoy the time with your family. Being able to do that when we're not working, I think is a big part of the recovery plan that you have and what you brought back into your life. So when I think about the fact that I'm in recovery and I know what worked for me, I always want to share that here. So, when I go back and summarize this, 1, stay busy. What hobbies do you have? Do you remember that you have? The being able to participate in the place you live, or being able to go help family move. A lot of that's going on right now. And being able to go garden. I think that's a great idea. Why not? I don't know if you like building sandcastles with black soil, but it's kind of hard. But you can plant a tree. You can go back. Number 2, our thought process simply has changed. It's going to continue to change, but you have to feed it with the right kinds of meetings. Being able to talk to a sponsor, your counselor, a therapist, and then being able to stay connected with us. So this is full circle. Just stay there, and the brain really starts to attach, and it's a very healthy process. Number 3, I like the spark idea. Walking through Grant Park, that's such a cool event. It was something that, again, I didn't understand. I didn't know what was happening, but it was a spark to say, I like being sober. Number 4, again, establish a routine. What is your routine? Nothing's perfect initially, but in transferring, I, again, was speaking with a number of alums this past week and just about how they get stuck. And I'm like, well, what exactly are you doing about that? Oh, I work remote. Okay, so I can just go outside and sit in a chair. I said, that is great. That is a great way to think about that. And then being able to do something in a routine that allows us to work, have 3 meals a day, and actually have some good quiet time so that you can really wake up that next day sober. Why be hungover? So I think, again, that's something we need to look at. So if anybody would like to, send a question or comment, I'd love to be able to either read it online or we can go forward with, an answer to the best of my ability. So when we go back and think through what we're doing, I wanted to share again about the Gateway Foundation Alum app. This particular app has, I think it's like revolutionized, and all the different things that we're doing with this. The connection of people texting each other, posting their milestones when things aren't going so well, or if there is the potential threat of a relapse, they are actually speaking and talking with each other. I'm very, very directly involved with this. And as the director of alumni and our alumni coordinators, we all care. We want to hear from you. The other cool thing is that it has videos, It has books. It has so many different kinds of exercises, in addition to the links that we have for any meetings that you like to, not if you don't want to attend Jim Wright's alumni meetings, but if you'd like to come on there, we obviously have all the 12-step groups, smart groups, refuge, and all that kind of thing. So that's really, really important to know that we want you there. So anyway, that is probably what we're going to go forward into the year. And guess what? Next week, we're going to speak a little bit about your mother, Mother's Day. What role did she play in your life? And this, again, is probably I got to be in the process of trying to recruit. I hope to find a mother that'd be willing to come on with me next week. And so we're always working on that. So otherwise, please have a healthy, safe, and fun weekend. All right, we'll talk to you next week. Thank you.